We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World Benefits Program. We're answering some questions as right now. Can you even read that, babe?
Nah. Alright.
Oh boy, it's a long one.
Here we go, from Robert. Hi, dear Matt and Angela. We would like to share our happiness and gratitude for all your work and authenticity. It is so genuine and contagious. Just stay true to who you are. After using Adia in a hot tub, 1,000 litres, for a while, assuming that it is a good contribution to detox, we would really like to know more on the benefits of using it in a hot tub. And is adding more Adia to water more beneficial? And how can we enhance that experience? Do you want to answer that first?
Sure.
Okay,
so I think bathing in Adia Clarity is a great thing to do on many levels. There was one story where someone took a bath and they had chemo like 2 years ago before, was it?
Something like that.
And like when he got out of the tub, all this like dead skin just like rolled off his body like pantyhose. It was crazy. Now, if you see what Adia Clarity does in water, it takes inorganic minerals and other junk and converts it into inert matter. So if you could think about all this junk that's on our inner pores and skin, I mean, it's just obvious to me that it's going to do some really good stuff for the human body if you take a bath. Now, what I heard was that it has also the potential to seep into the bone marrow, like it just penetrates the body into the bone marrow. I don't necessarily believe that, but if that is true, that is the biggest breakthrough ever. Because there's the hardening of the bones happens from the collection of inorganic minerals over our lifetimes. And as the older we get, the more rigid and hard our bones get and more easy to break. So if it has the potential to go into the bone marrow and get rid of those inorganic minerals and make your bones more soft and pliable, that's just crazy.
So they were asking, is adding more Adia to the water more beneficial?
Absolutely. The more you add in, if you add a certain amount to the bath water, and it will purify the water in there. It will take all the inorganic minerals, all the fluoride, all the chlorine, and just get rid of it. Now, if you throw more in, and it takes care of all that, the more there is after that will be taken care of on your body. It's like you're throwing all these troopers in to go to work, and if you take care of all the water, and then there's more to take care of your skin and stuff, yeah, the more the better. I put a mass in when I take a bath, like ridiculous. We're getting a water purifier, a bathtub, so the Adia Clarity doesn't really get used up in purifying the water, so it's pretty much all used on us. If I could bathe in distilled water and Adia Clarity, I would do it. And this water purifying machine we're getting is kind of like that.
Wow. Alright, next question from Robert. I would also like to ask you for advice on that matter. Still talking about Adia, I guess. Can I use Epsom Salt in the hot tub with Adia Clarity? Or does Adia disable the Epsom Salt effect on the body? As I find it very good for my skin and muscles, it seems like I fill up my body's needs for magnesium.
I would say do one or the other. Yeah, Epsom salts, that's probably inorganic, babe. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know, but it feels like it makes sense to keep those kind of things separate.
Yeah. Yeah, I would do one or the other and do them both in 2 different times.
Next, as I have quite a good stock of chlorella and spirulina powder, I would like to know how can I ferment it so it's more bioavailable. Do you have a recipe, please?
Crunch it down with a shim sham.
Pestle and mortar.
Pestle and mortar. And then add some probiotics and a little bit of liquid.
Wow, like water or what?
Sure.
Or maybe coconut water.
Ooh, then you can make spirulina coconut kefir, or you can even actually add it to sauerkraut and have spirulina sauerkraut, chlorella sauerkraut.
Wow. That's a good idea.
So you just got to ferment it with something.
Yeah, probiotics or kefir starter or something.
Yeah. Sea Clair. Incredible product.
Has fermented kelp, chlorella, and miso in it. Yeah, just get that. Okay. We use an earthing sheet on our bed, but contemplate getting the sheets with magnets, earth magnets. Do you know, Matt, what is the difference? I don't quite understand it yet. Is there a need for it? What is the difference between an earthing sheet and magnets in the bedding? What magnets are the best to use? Please advise us, as I have no knowledge of that whatsoever.
Okay, I'm definitely positive magnets are beneficial to the human body with this sort of thing, but if I had to choose, it's one or the other. Because if you're grounded, I believe the power of the magnets would just go right into the earth.
Yeah.
I think that's what someone was saying. But being grounded is so huge that I would definitely choose that over any magnets, because like we're never grounded. Yeah, and I mean, I was reading a book of all these people that lived to be over 100 years old, and one of the habits of one of the people was they always slept on the earth. I would definitely just forget the magnets and be grounded. But if, yeah.
You can maybe wear magnets during the day, get like magnetic jewelry or something instead.
Or if you want to take a nap in magnets.
A magnap.
It's one or the other, for everything.
We are both new to raw, but really struggle and keep falling back to meat. It seems like we go on for a while, and then we feel so weak and empty that I just have to have a piece of meat. I so wish I could find a saturation replacement, nutritionally and taste-wise. It is really a make or break it point for me. I can't seem to find a way to tackle it. All insights are so welcome. Thank you, Matt and Angela, with kind regards and love from Helen Robert. UK love to all the community. Thank you so much for the new way of delivery, as we now do not need to pay extra import charges. It comes right to our door.
Woo!
Hurrah!
Okay, so the coffee drinker, when they eliminate coffee, they get a headache, and it's not a fun withdrawal. When the person who smokes cigarettes, they eliminate cigarettes, they go through crazy cravings, and they have a withdrawal. Now, if you think they have it bad when they eliminate one substance, now let's look at the raw food eater who goes 100% raw overnight and eliminates hundreds of substances, including trans fatty acids, refined sugars, processed starches, animal protein, dairy, GMOs, pesticides, herbicides, dinosaurs.
Baba.
And so what we have here is you've eliminated all this crazy stuff and you're eating meat. I know there's a lot of people that are saying, oh, don't eat meat, it's the worst thing, eliminate that first. But essentially, if you're eating a 100% raw food diet and eating animal protein, besides that's the only thing that you're not doing, that's a really good diet. And I would just stick with it until you're ready to move on. Refined sugars and processed starches, things like bread, cookies, candied, pasta, those are more damaging than animal protein. So if you've eliminated those and you're eating animal protein here and there, I mean, that's a really good diet.
At least the animal protein comes straight from nature, whereas you don't find a sandwich growing in nature.
Yeah.
Or a Victoria sponge cake.
And eat it with a salad, and don't have any starch with it. That's a bad food combination.
And also, as ever, Codon hydrotherapy to help your body to move on through this phase that you're in. Most of us have so much backed up old waste in our intestines, and your body is addicted to so many different things, probably physically and psychologically, and the more that you can help your body to release that old waste and move on, then all the better.
It takes the cravings out. It's like when you go through withdrawals from coffee, what's being eliminated? The coffee that you've drinking for 110 years or whatever. So now when you've eliminated all these other things and animal protein, all this uric acid's being eliminated and you're craving the animal protein. That's the deal here. So if you help with it, with cleansing the colon, that might help you. But just You're doing good. Next one.
All right, this is from Jeffrey, who says, can you elaborate on the health benefits of Ormos Light product? I've watched the video and read the description. I still can't quite understand the purpose of taking this interesting product. Thank you, Jeffrey. What's the point?
Okay, so Ormos is it's like the invisible material in the ethers.
It's a tricky one to explain, isn't it, Lola?
Right. It's like life force. Would you say it's life force?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you know how the spider web kind of just like floats in the air, it almost like raises. It's like the life force in there. Some people might think it's wind. But David Wolf has shown some amazing like high Ormos products where ice would start freezing, like an icicle going the opposite direction, upwards.
It has levitational energy rather than the force of gravity. It like works against the force of gravity. It's like it's tough to explain. And
yeah. Well, that's just what Ormos is. The benefits is not, you're not going to get the vitamin. I mean, actually, in these Ormos products, they use salt, so you're going to get minerals and stuff like that, and it's good. But you're getting the energetic properties from it, like life force. It's like one of the benefits of chlorophyll is you're getting sun energy. This would be just kind of like life force energy.
Which might all sound a bit ethereal and esoteric to you, and it doesn't speak to you, and that's totally fine. You're going to be absolutely fine on your path without taking Ormos Light. It's maybe just something further down the path to keep in the back of your mind, that there's a lot of different products that are very kind of energy based and might not make as much sense to the left brain, and the physical effect that you can feel from them in your body might be something that speaks to you a bit clearer.
We actually have Ormos Light here, and I always forget, or I forget about it. It's like in a drawer, but I'm gonna have some after this. I'm gonna test it out.
Should we wrap it up there, or should we?
Yeah, let's wrap it up here.
Okay.
Who do we got here?
Angela Stokes Monarch.
And Matt Monarch, rocking the audio clarity, Ormos Light, answering the questions. And we'll see you again tomorrow at the Raw Food World Benefits Program. Our next
time.
Next time, yeah. But we still have like 6 questions. Okay, see you.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.